people who have this, decreased insulin receptors. They eat something with sugar that converts into sugar in their body, it's processed into a sugar in their body, and all of a sudden the body sees the blood sugar go up, but there's not enough of these for all the sugar that's in the body, so there's not enough of those receptors to take the sugar into the cell, and it stays flowing through the blood system, meaning the blood sugar stays up, and when this happens on somebody, we call them a diabetic. We're going to go into a whole thing in that workshop coming up in a couple months about how to repair your insulin receptors in just a matter of a couple weeks to a month, and that is going to enable everybody here to go from this to this. It just takes a couple months to really heal through proper diet, exercise, and nutrition, and you can tell them firsthand, if you do everything right, it will, without a doubt, you will be able to have that pancreas putting out nice, normal, healthy receptors there so that you can lower your blood sugar the way you're supposed to, not through a Band-Aid. Okay, so let's get into the fun part here. Everybody ready for this? This is the interactive part. Yes. Pros and cons of typical workouts. So long duration, what we were talking about before, to bring it back there. Now that we've talked about, like I said, we've talked about what is fat, what can we do about fat, what are you doing about it? Let's talk about what we can do about it here. And that's one of my living essentials there. That's workouts there. Long duration cardio workouts. Who has 3 hours a day to run marathons? I don't. I'll be honest with you, I don't. You know? I don't stay in shape by doing 3 hours a day of running marathons. Okay, it's tough on the body. Okay, unless you're a professional athlete, you know, it's nice because it increases your cardiovascular system. It's going to keep your blood pressure nice and low. It's going to burn a lot of calories from fat, in the fat burning zone. It's going to increase your endurance and stuff, so you'll probably have some better energy throughout the day. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of cons for it. And if you've ever run a lot, you'll know what the number one complaint we have patients come in with, and if you're running a lot, is their... Everybody says it. See, I love it. You know, everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. Their knees start hurting, right? And we know that, as it says there, increased joint complaints because of the repetitive trauma there. It's a little boring. It's for most of us, or for this entire room, it's too time consuming. We don't have hour and a half, 2 hours a day. And you know what? I'd like to give you a filet mignon workout on a Burger King budget of time tonight. So that's what we're going to talk about in a minute there. Okay? And the big problem is it resets your metabolism when you work out. Your body gets used to burning all those calories. So what does it do to prepare for your next run? It starts storing them. It starts building them up. The same way an animal that goes into hibernation, their body knows that they're going to need it for months and months at a time, so it starts storing up the fat and storing up the reserves so it doesn't starve to death during that time. Your body starts doing the same thing. It says, hey, if I want to be doing exercise every day or every other day for this many hours, does that make sense? If we want to start storing some stuff, your body's smart. If you feed it the nutrition that causes it to burn, if you're eating throughout the day, right? One of the big trends we're talking about is eating more times a day. Why? Because your brain and your metabolism, your thyroid, are going to go ahead and tell your body and communicate to your body to perfection that I'm getting more meals, it's okay to burn and turn that body into a fat-burning machine. Right? Does that make sense to everybody? But if you're eating once a day, and you're like, oh, I'm having one small meal, your body is saying to yourself, hey, I'm not getting this for a while. Or if it's over-exercise, I'm not getting this, or I'm burning too much of it, hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. Okay? Let's talk about a different type of workout here, which I think everybody has time for. Who has 3 minutes a day? Right, everybody. If not, if you set your alarm clock for 7:45 in the morning, set it for 7:42. You'll be ready to go. Now everyone has. Now who doesn't have time? Short duration burst workouts. The pros of it, they're fun, they're more intense, you get it over with, okay? You get a lot more in, and what it's going to do is it's going to burn the sugar in the stored muscle after that workout there for the next 36 hours. Because your body's going to say, hey, I need this really, really quick. You like that, right? You're in. Signed you up already. I got one person signed up. It's going to start burning that fat for the next 36 hours, so you don't even need to be working out, and your body is going to say to yourself, hey, I'm going to get those quick calories burned in there, very, very, and it's going to burn that sugar up. But, as you can remember, you can't do this non-stop here because it's actually counterproductive. So, for everybody that was dying to do this 7 days a week, you only need to do it 3 or 4. Right? Everyone's a little bit better at that, right? So you don't have to commit to this every single day. Now, you have to do this right because you're going to be intense for a couple minutes there. So there's a potential for injury if you do this inappropriately. Okay? I'm going to go through a little bit with you guys. Let's see. We don't have tons of space here. Well, we do have an exercise floor right here. But you didn't realize that this office was built for. We're going to go through and we're going to have a couple little volunteers. Somebody who's not too shy. If not, I'll just do it. Me and my father will just do it ourselves. So there's no problems here doing that. The first exercise training, the most important thing to start off with is determining your maximum heart rate. How you do that is very simple. All of you have that on your sheet there. It's 220 minus your age, minus another 10 there. If you're out of shape, minus another 10 there. If you have any illnesses or you're a smoker, I didn't make this. It would be like minus another 50 for me if you're smoking, and then plus 10 if you're a high-notch athlete there. Start with a jog and you get your heart rate up there, or a little sprinting or something like that. You want to get your heart rate up there, so you can get a heart rate monitor. You can learn how to get to actually calculate your heart rate there yourself there. But the easiest thing to do is get the heart rate monitor. It lets you know what kind of zone you're in. If you're in a fat-burning zone, if you're in just a sugar-burning zone and stuff like that. That's why heart rate monitors are really important there. I don't sell them, but if any of you want to pick them up there, Sports Authority right down the road, I mean, any of the stores have them. Okay? I own stock in Sports Authority, by the way. So make sure you get it. No. Let's talk about this first exercise training. It's very simple. It's high intensity for 20 seconds. Now, it's going to take 6 minutes to do this, or from 6 to anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes to do this, but you can start off certainly with all of you doing it for 3 minutes. 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, okay? So you're basically doing 1 minute sets there, okay? With 1 minute worth of break, okay? So if you follow me here, you're going to work out, say for example, do push-ups for 20 seconds. You're going to break for 20 seconds. Push-ups again for 20 seconds, break for 20 seconds, push up, and then you're going to break. You're going to do 3 sets of that. So you're really going to be working out for only 3 minutes to start off. Does that make sense? There's going to be 3 minutes of breaks there, okay, but that's necessary. So I got you guys. Thought it was only going to be 3 minutes, but you're actually going to have to rest for 3 minutes also. You're going to repeat that 3 times, and then you're going to cool down. So a nice light walk after that will help you with the cool down process. So if anyone wants to go and give me a little, you come out with me, my man. I'll do it with you. I'm dressed up here. So a very simple thing is, you got to take out, I gave you guys a list of things here. What we're going to do is take a look at it. Is that okay? What's that?
Do it on the counter.
Yeah, you are on the counter.
Don't worry about that. We're going to be doing jumping jacks. I know you guys will be able to see this.
Watch the fan.
Watch the light and watch the fan. So, real simple. I'm just going to go through and just do 1 set there. I'll be sweating through the rest of the performance, so don't worry about that all. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off there. You're just kind of give us a go there and count 20 seconds. Tell me when 20 seconds is up. Come on, Dan. Okay, give us 20 seconds rest there. And we'll do 1 more set, and then I'll give you a big round of applause for being the man coming up here with me. And don't worry, I knew which exercise to pick.